What's up, everybody? I'm Teflon X5, and this is West of Loathing. Now, full disclosure, I did watch Markiplier and Jacksepticeye play a little bit of it because that was how I got my exposure. I don't know. I thought it looked like a really fun game. It was very silly and very interesting overall. I think it's built rather. I think it's built rather cool. And I just wanted to get into it and try it myself. Now, there are some things that I know about the game, and it's not entirely spoiler free. So, I have not. It's not that I have not been. I've been spoiled, you know. I've seen a little bit of what the game has to offer, and I see what's going on here. I've seen a little bit of what the game has to offer, so I know a little bit about the game going into it. But I do intend on doing things a little uniquely, and I'm... You know, I think it's probably easiest to just let you watch and figure out what's going to be different. Eh? So, let's go ahead and randomize. Okay. Let's raise the bounty because I want my bounty high. Ah. I want my bounty high, damn it. No, actually, I like that name though. Tef Holiday. Mom, Tef Holiday. But I'm gonna raise my bounty. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. I'm gonna go with Snake Oilin. Snake Oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard Snake Oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where all the best snakes live. I want to be a Snake Oiler. Sounds about right. This weird poster appeared here one night. Okay. You read the spine of one of your books, Peggy Smith and the Secret of the Terrible Grove. I read that one 10 times. The Treasure of Vulture Outhouse. Mom gave me this one a few years ago. Clay Hardy and the Secret of the Forbidden Mine. I read that one 10 times. Gladys Swift and the Incident at Zombie Lighthouse. Vicky Drew and the Secret of Vulture Grove. Oh hey, this one might come in handy. I got Walking Stupid. This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really, really bad at walking. Let's read it. You read the book from cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupidly. Stupid walking has been added to your options menu. You accidentally drop the book, then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Oops. Alright. We're going to go ahead and leave that on. Members your inventory filtering and sorting options instead of defaulting to everything and new. Displays a log describing what happens in combat. Provides a few other pieces of metagame information in various places. I'm going to turn nerd mode on. I'm going to turn combat grid on. Changes the typeface of the game to a Ryle. Yeah. I'm going to turn colorblind mode on. Goodbye, desk. Comb hair. You comb your hair one last time. Goodbye, phonograph. Hey, Russell, how you doing? Ah! I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Ah! Feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Maybe it's time for you to leave, too. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, then flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. Nothing on the hat rack today. What a mess. Stack the firewood. This hearth really puts the hearth in hearth and home. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. It's Mom's pie safe. It keeps all her pies safe. You'll miss meals with the family. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Dartstelbarkeit eine Function durch eine trigonometrisch Reihe. No wonder I never know what he's talking about. Solutio problematis ad geometriam situs pertinentis. How many different languages do you need to know to learn about numbers? Lecciones geometricae. How many? Yeah, same dialogue. Puzzle cube. So tidy. It's covered with all his weird diagrams and charts. Okay, so that's interesting. That's cool. I can point and click. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but one about bartering? Oh boy. Mind your meat. That's the one. Enjoy it. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. It's time for me to leave, Dad. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's briefcase full of snakes. Thank him. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. Oh, let's dig through the haystack. Got a needle. Brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Give him his puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Say goodbye. Hey, Rufus, it's time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? To get off this stupid farm. Rufus, you know how much I hate it here. I can't stay. I've got to go where the action is. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year. And that's the statistic from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay. If you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm. Leave. It's time for me to head west. Hitching a ride across the Great Plains. I'm not gonna skip the opening credits. because I want to use this time to eat my breakfast. I'm pretty sure this game did not need a stunt coordinator or a boom operator. Well, the bad news is that you fell off that cart and got knocked out for a couple of hours. And now you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in town, rather than in a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Let's get up and dust myself off. A turnip. Yay. Beg your pardon, mister. Oh, that's him talking. Hey, what? Oh, I come from Burp. Yow, crap, eek. Down drinking. Oh. This is the sheriff. So, step right up. Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid? Howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, today I am trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, that adventurous soul, I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. How about some free dynamite? Requires dickerin. I'm wondering how I'm gonna get dickerin. No trades right now, thanks. Oh! Mind Your Meat gives you the dickerin skill. This book is a guide to making the most of your meat by getting the best possible deal on every single thing you buy. Got it! After you're done reading it, you use your newfound skills to pawn it off on a wide-eyed rube for 60 meat. Done and done. Sounds good. This is the briefcase you keep with your favorite snakes in it. Step right up. Okay, how about some free dynamite? Sir, I must admit that you drive a hard bargain, but I find your terms acceptable. I'll buy some dynamite for this needle. Braid, which is so not a name, takes your needle and hands you a stick of dynamite. Be careful with this now. No trades right now, thanks. Alright. We have 2 sticks of dynamite that I'm probably not going to use. Yuck. I'm going to save the sheriff. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, where's your hair, god dang nabbit? Well, you can't drink in here without a hat, tain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. You look through the hat box and find a battered derby. That looks like something you'd wear. Grab it. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete! Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy, nod. Say, feller. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. Those eyes. Those eyes. Okay. These guys are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Good luck, guys. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know, without even looking at it, without even looking at it, that it's absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna look in it. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell. Even from a distance, smells horrible. I'm gonna look closer. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Get it. You reach your hand toward the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit through a mesquite barbecue eating contest. Or the vomit trough at a mesquite eating. You hesitate. Never surrender. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like clomp. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Search. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations. You got an item. Nasty ring. Hooray! Alright. Howdy, I'm Teff.
Howdy, Teff. I'm Horace.
Nice to meet you. What do you do?
I'm the town hostler.
How's that working out for you?
Oh, those horses are just flying out the door.
So business is booming? Nice.
No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages.
Oh. Is that why you're here drinking instead?
Yep. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things.
Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left?
One. Kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs in the back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you.
Alright. Well, I'm not going to bother with that for too long. You already have a hat. What would you do with 2? I should probably leave him alone. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading "Reward for lost mugs, 25 each." The bartender finally notices you.
Howdy, cowboy.
Howdy, barkeep. Name's Teff.
What brings you to our little backwater?
Oh, per usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts?
Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater.
Ask about the railroad.
The railroad? The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company from back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so.
And they're hiring.
Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that.
Dirtwater?
Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the damned cows. Lots of opportunity there.
He pauses for a few seconds, lost in thought.
Yep. If I were a younger man, I'd probably head that way myself.
Ask about errands. You mentioned errands.
Yeah, this godforsaken burg is always falling apart in one way or another. The hostler's always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him.
Anything else?
Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke in from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere.
I can probably handle a goblin.
Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this.
He hands you a weak fungicide. I'll take care of it. I'm gonna search around town first. Let's talk to the sheriff now. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. The what? The sheriff, okay. Blasted sign painters. Say, you wouldn't have to be looking for work, would you? As a matter of fact, I am. Great, because I happen to have some. There's a gang of hoodlums around here that call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't, well, it ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and or slick to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You are the sheriff after all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes the pistol off his desk and hands it to you. Deputy pistol. Deputy? You deputized a gun? You're new in town. Maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down the Fricker Gang's hideout for you. You discovered a new map location, the Fricker Gang's hideout. Got it. I'll be back with the door. Well, let's go ahead and head out to the Fricker Gang. Is he asleep? Thud Fricker. The Fricker Gang's intrepid lookout appears to be taking a little nap. Just shoot him. That doesn't seem very sportsmanlike. You sure you want to do that? Yes. Really? You're just gonna gun down a hapless sleeping man in cold blood. Cold is the only blood I have. Shoot him. He's just a kid. Everybody dies. Pull the trigger. Dang, partner. You got a perk. Ruthless. What's the perk like? Ruthless. You are a cold-blooded killer, and people can see it in your eyes. It's often the last thing they see, in fact. Ruthless options will be available in some situations. It's a pile of random stuff the Fricker Gang stole. Finders keepers. Silver cufflinks. Nice. Alright. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in a bathtub. Drown him. You push his head under the water and hold him there until he stops struggling. At least he died warm. You cautiously approach the Fricker Gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much attention or caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on the conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Shoot one of them in the back. You draw your pistol and execute the one with the eye patch. His brother screams, jumps behind a barrel, and starts firing at you wildly. This shouldn't take long. We got the jump on him this time. Snake Whip. You will deal 5 damage and apply 1 poison. Deploy a snake. Pull a snake out of your briefcase and deploy it on your side of the battlefield. Alright. Well, let's deploy a snake. Wimpy fires his gun in a random direction and hitting nothing. You will deal 7 to 8 damage to this target. Bam. He fires his gun in a random direction, hitting nothing. Nah. He brought it on himself. The leaders of the Frixie Gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you, though you're not sure how your mother would feel. Yeehaw! Skill up! Moxie level 2. There's a mug on the table. Nice. Alright, we got the sheriff's cell door. This is one ruthless man. You can tell by the way he walks. Yikes. I see the Fricker Gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here is a prison cell, just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Nope. They won't be bothering this town anymore. Well now, that's a right load off my mind. Looks like I owe you a reward. Got another little task for you if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye out. Alright, so now I just gotta look for a lock. Horses, 1,000 meat.
Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you?
How's business?
Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one.
That's rough. Maybe I can help.
Oh, God, yes! Thank you, please. I'd go fetch 'em myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat for each for finding them.
How many are there?
3. Here, I'll mark your map. Pretty much always run away to the same places.
Why these places?
I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats that should send it back, here.
You got a bag of homing oats. How does that work?
They're special pigeon-infused oats.
Okay, will do. See you later. You said something earlier about an injury.
Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring.
Why'd she do that?
Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office, said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey.
Is that an actual nurse, or?
Pretty sure she was being sarcastic.
I see. Alright. Hey, I found another needle in a haystack. What are the odds? Alright. If you wore fancier shirts, you might have some use for this. Alright. The liquid in this can is very powerful. It's just that it's tailored to kill weak fungi. Okay. I think, before I continue on, I'm gonna start a second episode. Creative Nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails you. Perfect. I'm not reading everything because, like I said, I did watch 2 people play this. So yeah, you approach the. I'll continue this dialogue in the next episode. Thank you so much for being here. If you liked this, do the things that you would normally do for other videos. You know, because those are good things to do. And also Patreon. Patreon's pretty cool too. That didn't work. Also shirts. Look over yonder. There's shirts. We've got shirts. You can buy a shirt, and they're pretty good. Pretty good shirts. Working on getting some more designs for the shirts. I guess also there's tote bags and mugs if you're into that. But we got shirts. You like shirts? Huh? Okay, I'm done being weird. Thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you in the next video. Have a fantastic day.